Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys having a good Saturday so far. This is Marlon here, and this is actually a weather discussion and tropical update that we're dealing with only for today because apparently I found that the forecast for today in the New York City area calls for some late afternoon to early evening thunderstorms, which means that the Kingdom Hearts part of the stream is going to be canceled, unfortunately, because if whenever thunderstorms do happen, they threaten to shut down the stream on its own, meaning that if I stream during a thunderstorm, well, the storm could get disrupted, and it could take a long time for me to get back, to resuming back in operation. So that means that the best bet is for me to only stream the weather for today. As much as I want to do Kingdom Hearts for you guys, but unfortunately the weather has called the shots. So anyway, hope you guys having a good Saturday. And for my Saturday so far, it's short because I've only been up for a few hours and then that's it. Of course I had breakfast though. But other than that, it was quite short. But now, without further ado, let's move on to the weather. So, we have 14 active weather alerts, and there are 2 special weather statements in Alabama and New York State, 3 air quality alerts, 6 flood warnings, and 3 red flag warnings. Well, right now, there isn't any actual severe thunderstorm warnings right now, or tornado warnings right now, but that could change in a matter of moments, folks. All right, so let's move into the Northeast. So what do we have? Okay, so in the Northeast we do have a stationary front that's in position from northern Vermont all the way to the Catskills, the Poconos, and then through Pittsburgh, and briefly through northern West Virginia. And then it'll become a cold front as it moves through the rest of West Virginia and to southwestern Virginia. As you can see, folks, there are some showers and clouds moving into the Northeast, folks. And there are some thunderstorms that are popping up right along the stationary front, folks, in places like Albany all the way to Scranton, and it's approaching the New York City area and parts of New England in the matter of about an hour, folks. So that's the reason why I cannot stream any further, unfortunately. We will tomorrow right around 6 to 8 p.m. For more weather and Kingdom Hearts 2. Although as much as I want to play Kingdom Hearts 2 with you guys, but that'll happen a lot later. But it's not going to happen because, it's just that I got a lot of things to do. Even after the thunderstorm will be over. So now let's see what's going on. Okay, so Maine, northern New England, especially parts of upstate New York, they're dealing with some rain, some thunderstorms. Western upstate New York, like Buffalo, they're in the clear. They just went through some showers and the clouds and showers earlier this morning. But in the coastal parts, right along I-95, there are mostly clear skies for the most part. A good stretch of I-95 is mostly clear. Just a few clouds approaching the I-95 corridor in a matter of moments, folks. There were some earlier, right in Connecticut, and Rhode Island, and Massachusetts, but it's just a tiny bit so far. Long Island, not much going on. Western Pennsylvania, few clouds and showers still remaining in some parts of Pennsylvania. And in the Delmarva Peninsula, all clear. Especially throughout much of Virginia. Alright, and there is a special weather statement just south of Albany. All it has to do with thunderstorms. They're strong enough to cause some trouble with damaging winds some small hail, especially just located right between Birmingham and Atlanta. That cold front is going through western Tennessee, then becomes a stationary front in northern Alabama, northeastern Mississippi, and then becomes a cold front in Mississippi, then a stationary front in Louisiana and eastern Texas, and then becomes a cold front right through southern Texas. Hold on a minute, folks. Never mind. But elsewhere throughout the South, mostly clear in the Carolinas so far, but throughout much of North Carolina, but the mountainous parts of North Carolina, it's all, just, a few cloud showers and a few storms there, especially in northwestern Georgia. Tennessee is getting a lot of showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder there in the Volunteer State. And in Florida, well, there are pop-up thunderstorms occurring throughout the peninsula part of Florida, and there is a flood warning just right between Orlando and Palm Coast. Panhandle of Florida is mostly dry right now, especially southern Georgia, and pop-up thunderstorms are occurring in southern Alabama and parts of Mississippi, and Louisiana, and especially Arkansas. And a few showers and clouds still lingering throughout southern Oklahoma. In Texas, plenty of showers and pop-up thunderstorms are there. There is a flood warning near Killeen, Texas, just north of Austin and just southwest of Waco. Then we move on to the Midwest, but in places like the Ohio Valley, where some places, earlier in the morning, there have been some clouds and showers that have been blanketing the entire Ohio River, but now it's moving upstream to the east. But Kentucky, on the western side, it's starting to clear up, but the eastern side's far from that. And southeastern Ohio, too. Indiana and Illinois, they are getting clear skies, especially in the northern half of Ohio, but still have some showers and clouds that are still present there. Then we move up to the Great Lakes region, like Wisconsin and Michigan, where some spotty showers and clouds are dominating throughout much of Michigan, but Wisconsin, clouds are coming from Minnesota right through Duluth, entering the Badger State on the north side, though. But in Minnesota, of course, you can see many clouds and showers, maybe some rumbles of thunder, crossing the Mississippi and into Wisconsin and Minneapolis and St. Paul. Minneapolis, St. Paul, they're going to get some clouds right now and some showers as well. There is one flood warning just located in North Marshall, Minnesota. Aberdeen has a flood warning that's present there, but otherwise it's mostly clear in North Dakota and South Dakota too. Then we go down towards the Missouri River Valley, consisting of 4 states like Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, and Missouri, where they're dealing with some clear conditions. So right now, for the most part, they're all clear. Oh, and there were some pop-up showers in the center part of the state, but for now, it's all gone. Now we move on to the Northern Rockies, where in the Northern Rockies, there are air quality alerts. Why is that? Wildfire smoke, folks, in the vicinity. And especially another one near Lewiston, Idaho. There are some showers and a few rumbles of thunder throughout southwestern Idaho, especially Boise and Twin Falls. Pocatello's looking clear so far, but Montana, dry, and especially Wyoming for now, dry. And as well as northern Idaho too, and southeastern Idaho too. though there is a stationary front in position throughout the northern Rockies, Bitterroot Mountains, even through Idaho and through southwestern Wyoming, and then sneaking through the Great Basin states like Utah, and then through the desert Southwest, through New Mexico. Alright, now in Utah, there are plenty of showers and maybe some thunderstorms throughout the northern part of the state and the eastern part of the state, too. It started to clear out in the southwestern part of the state, and right now in Colorado, not much is happening right now. With maybe a few places with some pop-up showers and clouds, and especially some clouds and showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder about to enter through Colorado, especially Grand Junction, Colorado. And in Nevada, mostly clear, just a few clouds and showers remaining on the northeastern corner of the state. And in the desert Southwest, a few pop-up clouds and showers happening right now all across the Land of Enchantment. And as we move on to Arizona, there are clouds and showers that were there 3 hours ago, started to dissipate. But for the most part, started to clear up. But in a matter of moments, it could pop up again. In California, not much has been happening so far, though there is... hold on a minute, folks. Right now, in offshore from California, there is a cold front that's advancing towards the Golden State, and an all-clouded front on the northern side. But right now, in the Golden State, nothing much is happening so far. No showers, no pop-up clouds and thunderstorms right now. In the Pacific Northwest, there are some cloud showers and some thunderstorms in Oregon and Washington State. But the thing is, there are also red flag warnings in the southwestern part of Oregon and the center of Washington State. But Spokane's mostly dry for now, especially Portland. But for now, though, it's all the way to Salem and Eugene. Now let's move on to here. I was supposed to go here. You guys can see it, right? Alright. Let me take a quick sip, folks. Hold on a minute. So, what do we have for winds? Plenty of onshore winds from coast to coast, from Virginia Beach all the way to Canada along the coast. But winds, they're blowing on shore in places like the Jersey Shore, South Shore of Long Island, especially right around the Gulf of Maine area on the south side. Winds are blowing up to 30 miles an hour there. And they are moving generally to the north-northeast. But inland, as you can see, winds are coming from the west, though, generally. But in Virginia, they're coming from the southwest. They're blowing up to 20, 25 miles per hour in some places, but going up to upstate New York and northern New England and in the interior parts, winds are very light, but they're actually moving generally to the northeast. I mean, that's only because you have a cold front that's present right now. That's coming from Maine all the way to Washington, D.C. Let's take a look at the temperatures. So, for the temperatures in New England, they are in the low 60s. Well, they range from 61 in Morris